Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today I'm going to be listening to Call Me the Breeze by Lynyrd Skynyrd. It was the winner of last week's poll. I'll pop in here for you to see. And it's been a little bit since I listened to Lynyrd Skynyrd, but I think this performance is from a performance I've watched I've watched videos of this. What am I trying to say? I think I've seen songs from this performance. I think I've seen other songs from this performance before on this channel with you guys. It says Knebworth, which I believe I did do before. I'll fact check myself at the end of the video, but I'm excited to learn another Lynyrd Skynyrd song. And yeah, I won't yap too much. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. He looks very serious when he sings. Okay. Just watching him do his thing. Very cool. Our guy's just standing there like. What's up with that hat? He's just highlighting everybody in the band. That's fun. It's very fun. It makes you want to dance. It really does. They're just jamming out.
don't love me no one woman, so I can't stay in Georgia long.
He digs the Georgia peaches, but he can't stay in Georgia long.
Mr. Breeze.
Man, good stuff. That might have been my favorite so far that I've listened to by them. I want to go back and see if I actually did do stuff from this show. Oh, so I only did one from Knebworth. Give Me Three Steps. The other one was at Coliseum Stadium and then a convention hall. So I thought I listened to more from this, but I didn't. But this song, it just reminds me of somebody that wants to be free and traveling. And I mean, these lyrics, call me the breeze, I keep blowing down the road. Well, now they call me the breeze, I keep blowing down the road. Ain't got me nobody, I don't carry me no load. Ain't no change in the weather, ain't no changes in me. Well, there ain't no change in the weather, ain't no changes in me. I ain't hiding from nobody, nobody's hiding from me. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. Well, I got that green light, baby, I gotta keep moving on. And then it just repeats. Well, I might go out to California, I might go down to Georgia, I don't know. And then, well, I dig you Georgia peaches, makes me feel right at home, and that repeats. But I don't love me no woman, so I can't stay in Georgia long. That verse made me laugh. I don't know why, but it's basically just about somebody that wants to be free, not tied down to anything, any person, and just go where the breeze takes them. It kind of made me think of, I'm a big Metallica fan. You may or may not know this if you've been on this channel for a bit, but it makes me think of Wherever I May Roam, where it's just like the road is your place and, you know, nobody can really tell you otherwise. And that's just the life you want. And it's just a fun traveling and being free song. And yeah, like I said, this is probably my favorite out of, let's see, That Smell, Freebird. Freebird was really good though. The guitar in that was really good. Give Me Three Steps, Simple Man. That was a more recent one that I listened to, 2015, which I don't think you guys liked as much. A lot of people like the older performances. Yeah, so that was all I listened to. So, I mean, Freebird. Does any other Lynyrd Skynyrd song beat Freebird? Because I know that's one that everybody always says, and like people yell, play Freebird. I know it's a big thing that people do, but that's kind of a hard one to beat from the little bit that I do know. But this one would probably be a very close second, I would say. Oh, and actually, I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I forgot. But I went to songfacts.com to see what I could find about this song. And the very first thing it says is what some of you guys told me in the poll, that this isn't a Lynyrd Skynyrd original, which I appreciate you telling me because I had no idea. I thought it was when I put it in the poll. And if I'm ever wrong about anything, definitely let me know because I want to know actual facts. But it says this was written and originally recorded by the Oklahoma guitarist J.J. Cale. This song is about a guy who can go where the weather takes him, unburdened by the weight of the world. That does sound nice, you have to admit. It was a fitting statement for Cale, who went out of his way to keep things simple and stay out of the spotlight. His photo didn't appear on his first 7 albums. I feel like that kind of be hard to do because, I mean, I don't know. Did he not tour? Did he not perform anywhere? Did he just record things? I don't know. The concept of savoring simplicity and going where the wind takes you is also a theme of many Skynyrd songs. It says Call Me the Breeze appeared on Cale's first solo album, a 1971 release called Naturally. He got his record deal after Eric Clapton recorded After Midnight, a song Cale wrote and recorded with his band The Leather Coated Minds in 1966. Naturally did well, placing 3 songs in the Hot 100 and garnering Cale offers from bigger labels. He was signed to Shelter Records. Cale kept it low-key, however, and worked at his own pace. When Lynyrd Skynyrd covered this song, it once again financed Cale's lifestyle, allowing him to release albums in a leisurely fashion and without concern for hit potential. Clapton remained a key supporter of Cale, later recording his songs Cocaine and Travelin' Light. Cale died in 2013 at age 74. That's interesting because here's the thing. When I think of somebody wanting to be a successful songwriter, singer, well, not necessarily songwriter. I guess you could do that behind the scenes. There's a lot of songwriters out there that just literally write the songs, and that's kind of where it ends. But I always think if you want to be an artist of any kind, that you have to really put your work out there all the time and really be fully involved and fully engaged and doing all you can, and maybe even driving yourself nuts a little bit to be successful. So it's interesting just to think that there are probably a lot of artists that you want to be successful, you want to be able to make that your living, but you don't necessarily want to be, maybe the direct face of all of that, or even if you do, just not on, probably record label terms and pressure, and just to be able to do things at a slower pace. And I feel like if he was able to do all that and have other artists cover their songs, I mean, if it wasn't for JJ Cale, I wouldn't be listening to this today. None of you guys that know this song from Lynyrd Skynyrd would, it just wouldn't exist. So credit where credit is due, for sure. I'm sorry I was a little ignorant to that with this one. But that's just, it comes with learning about music. Sometimes you don't know. There's been a lot of times in my life where I listen to a song and people are like, that's from this, or that's not a new song, and I just didn't know. But now we do. This was one of the few cover songs Skynyrd recorded, and the only one on the album a band member didn't write. They recorded another J.J. Cale song, Same Old Blues, on their 1976 album, Give Me Back My Bullets, and had plans to work with Cale that were derailed by the 1977 plane crash that killed 3 members of the band. Yeah. Let's see here. Despite being one of the most popular Lynyrd Skynyrd songs, this was not released as a single. Albums were a much bigger deal in 1974, so just 2 singles were issued from Second Helping, Don't Ask Me No Questions and Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama, I do know. That was the only Lynyrd Skynyrd song that I knew of going into this channel. And Freebird, I heard the name Freebird, but I never actually heard it before I listened to it with you guys, so there's a lot for me to learn, whether it's them doing a cover, whether it's an original. So let me know what you thought of this one. Let me know what I should check out next by Lynyrd Skynyrd, or anybody. I try to mix it up. I try to keep things fresh. But I think you guys, what I'm picking up on this channel is that you guys like when I go back into the older stuff. I like a mixture. I like doing older stuff and newer stuff to see what's like current. But I never listened to music from like the 70s really too much before. So it's been really cool to go down that rabbit hole with you guys, just in general, like all different artists, even 60s. Like there's so much stuff that I missed out on because, I've said this before on this channel, I grew up listening to just 90s pop. That was pretty much my world. And it's very far from all this kind of stuff, but I love it. I love just hearing what else is out there, So yeah. All right. I will end this one for now. I've been rambling a lot, but I appreciate you guys being here and watching along with me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.